Hey guys, join me as I assemble this all-metal gazebo kit here with fully enclosed bug net and curtains. Here's all the parts for the gazebo that I'm putting together. Came in 3 separate boxes and I got everything laid out, put on tables, kind of segregated. Okay, step 1 here, we go ahead and take this piece A, which is the big 4-inch square tube. And here we're gonna take this G1 piece, put it right here. Or what I did is grab my cordless and found a tip like that to speed things up a little bit. Now on the opposite end is this. We're going to put this piece S in the bottom here. The same thing, we'll use those same set of fasteners. Okay, there's that step. Now we're going to go ahead and repeat this 3 more times. Okay, got all 4 of those done now. Okay, the next step, we take our B1 and B2 pieces, just like this, and we're going to sandwich them. You got the piece, the piece with the 2 holes go down there. That's on the far right. And you take this F4, these F4 pieces, and we're going to sandwich them in between there. So that's that one piece, just like that, and that's going to go over there. Now these E1 pieces are going to go and get incorporated in there too. Okay, here's our E1 piece. We're going to set that aside for now. We've got this sandwiched in here. We're going to take these H4 long guys, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to thread these up this way. I'm going to get a couple washers for these though. Okay, I've got all 4 of them in here now. Now I'll just flip it up this way to kind of hold these in place. Okay, and now piece G2 is going to go right here. Our piece E1 is going to go right here, just like that. The other one is going to go right there. You're going to need these H11 nuts here, and they're going to go on top of here. First I put a washer, one of them H6 washers. Here's what this end looks like. I'm going to go ahead and tighten that down. We'll go ahead and fasten this down now, like there. Chickens are upset about something. Just put these on there, and then we'll put this other E1 piece. It's going to go right here, all the way down there. Okay, there's how this piece went together. All tightened down now. We're going to do this 1 more time, same step. Gotta do all right, step 1 and 2 are done. Now on to step 3. Okay, so this step 3 went together basically the same as step 2, except you didn't have a piece in the middle there. So we got our E1s here, sandwiched in between here, just like that. The trick here is making sure you got this bolt right here on top. Okay, right here was our step 3. Got that done. So that was step 1, step 2, and now step 3. Okay, as it sits like this, we got B1 and B2, and then our piece A's here, our main 4x4 posts. And then we're going to go ahead and connect each side right here with these H5 fasteners. 2 in that side, and then 2 in the other side. And then here's how these things are oriented. Okay, there we go. This is the bottom, and then this is the top. So this thing sits just like this. I got to tighten these down. All right, I got the second one done now. Okay, now I just stood the 2 ends up and then connected the 2 ends with the B3 here and the B4 right along there. Then they just went in right here like that. This step, to do it right, it took 3 people. 2 people, 1 person to hold each side, and then 1 person to screw in those top, the B3 and B4s. You can see the rail system here is on the inside. And then these things are facing this way towards the center. Same with this. This clip is facing inward. Okay, the next step, we're going to put up our corner brackets here. So C1s and C2s. So every time you're staring at the corner piece there, to the left of it, the C1's going to go, to the right, the C2. And there they are. There's our C1s and C2s. They're all just going to go together with these H1 and H6 fastener combinations. There it is. There's the first corner done. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing for the other 3 corners. All right, we got all those corner brackets up. Now we're going to take our F1 pieces right here. They're going to go around each corner just like this. This part is facing down. You can see each corner has 2 holes on the bottom there. I'm gonna go up that. Kind of dresses up the corners a little bit. All right, we got all 4 of those up now. All right, next step, we got our K1 and then our G5 bracket and then K2 here. So they're gonna sit just like that. This is part of the roof. That way this can overlap that. And these go in with the H1 and H6 fastener combination, both sides. So this will take 4. And we'll do the same setup 4 times. All right, I found it easiest to put the bracket on the long piece first, on the K1 piece. Now we can flip it over like this and attach that one there. Okay, there we go. There's our connection right there. Do the same thing 3 more times. Okay, now we're putting this other square together, and we've got Q2 for our long pieces here, and then Q1 for this side, and each one of these brackets here is M. Okay, we got that square all put together. That step is complete. All right, so now we just installed this piece right here. It went in the bottom of this G fastener right there. Okay, we got all 4 of those up now. Now it's time to put the square in the center. All right, here's looking up from the center of the thing, and the square just slid right into there. Now we'll just go ahead and line those holes up and put our H1 and H6 washers in there. All right, we got that all screwed in. There's a look at the fasteners right there. Okay, we got our pieces in right there. So we put one here, and the second one goes in right over here. Okay, we got our G2 fasteners, and they're gonna go to our K3 pieces here. We got 4 of them. You can see I've got 2 in already. They're gonna go just like that. You can do the same thing for these 2 right here. Just go like that with the H1 and H6 combination. Okay, we put in our side pieces now. Put that long screw right in the end there, and then these brackets here go in right there and right there. And there's where we're at so far. All right, the next step is to take our L1 piece here and put it up. We're going to use the H1s and H6s to install it. All right, got that piece up there. Okay, the next step involves our K4 brackets and then the G7 brackets here. Okay, then I just put that bracket right there, and it goes on right under there, right through the hole. And this is kind of free floating right now, but the bracket is going to go on right here. That G7 bracket's going to screw into the top hole here and then come in through the bottom here. Okay, here's our bracket right here, and this is how it goes on. So I had to unscrew the end fastener from here, pull it out, slide the bracket on, and put the fastener back in that goes to this piece here. So you're holding this piece and the bracket on with this screw, and then right up here just the H1 fasteners, all 4 of them. All right, the next step is you got J2s right here, 2 long J2s, 2 shorter J1s, and then 4 F2 pieces right there. So for this next step, we're going to use our H3 fasteners, H2, and then H6 washers. All right, there's my J1 piece, and what I did is I just barely put it in there on the ends just to hold it up there, because 3 pieces are going to come together at each corner. So I just got the fastener just barely in there, you know, a few threads just to hold it up. So now I'm going to put my J1 on the narrow side. The J2s are going to go on the longer side, the other J1 on the other side. Then I'll come along and put the corner pieces on each one. Okay, got the one corner done. I just got to tighten it down. I just got it in there hand tight. But this is the narrow side here. That's the long side there. Okay, when I'm putting these pieces up right here, one of the things I did, I'm doing these by myself. So this piece wants to fall that way. So all I did was put a little clamp here to kind of hold this in place. That way I could do this right here and then go down and do that side too. Okay, I got all those in now. Again, having to use my little giant ladder here. Okay, got that first set of roof panels all laid out here, and I just followed this diagram right there. All right, gonna go ahead and start laying the roof pieces up here with these H9 fasteners. Just slide right into there and right into here. These are the H1 and H6 fastener combinations. H6 washer, H1 screws. Quick reminder here too, each piece is covered in this plastic for protection. So you're gonna have to peel it off each one, which is what I've been doing with all these as I assemble them. All right, for this next step, we're gonna go ahead and put our G6 fasteners on, brackets on, and we've got H7, H6, and H1 here. I'm gonna do the same thing for both sides. Okay, now we're gonna take these H10 hooks. They're gonna go in here and go underneath. This is just gonna go just like this right over it. Now these hooks just screw down that top piece there. Right, the next step, we're taking 6-piece G3s and 4-piece G4s. All right, here's where the G3s are going on these pieces right here. G3s, so we'll put another G3 here. And then if we come over to the corner, it's a corner piece here. That's where these are gonna go in like that. There's our H1 and H6 fastener combination. Okay, I got all those on there. One on every cross member here. And those in the corner. Okay, now we got our N1s and our N2s, and they're gonna go in between those brackets that we just put up. Okay, there's the first one, and they're going in with these here, these H1 fasteners with the washer. Right there like that. Go ahead and screw that right in there. All right, now same thing for here. For the shorter one, we're going to use the N2 pieces and then back to N1s for the longer span. Okay, I got those up. There. All along there. All there. Okay, the next step is our J3s, J4s, and J5s. We're also going to put our F2s in with our H2s where they meet at the corner there. Okay, now for these, this one here, I'm going to put a cap over that. I just got this just for a holder there. This is the J3. And the difference there is, see the sides are kind of bent here. And the screws go up because the roof is going to screw down to that. And then the J4s here have the bend on the right side. So we're just going to kind of work our way down. And where the straight ones connect right here, these middle ones, use an F3 bracket to connect the two. It's kind of a cover for them both. Now where these corner pieces come together, got a J3 here. I want to use an F2 cover for it. We'll tighten that down. That's the J4. All right, we got everything done just before putting the roof on. It's got all the outer rails on here. Okay, now I've got all the roof pieces laid out, how they're going to be installed. I won't go through each one, but you can just bounce it right off the directions. Super easy. Okay, for installing these things, actually on the gazebo frame itself, I'm just starting from the P3 on the left, on the long side here. I'm going to overlap that, then I'll start in that corner and kind of overlap in the middle there. All right, got one side up right there, just kind of laid in there, but now I need to go ahead and put these in there. These things go wherever there's an overlap of roof pieces. So you just take them, just pop them in there. Go ahead and fasten them all down with these H1 and H6 fastener combination. For the top portion of the roof, can't really get a straight angle on it. You can use the provided Allen wrench too, just fine. I'll go ahead and use this little 90-degree adapter from DeWalt I have here in combination with my cordless drill. See, these screws right here are right underneath this roof, and so you got to be able to get in there. This will be perfect right here to get to those. So I can drive all these screws in with this combination right there quickly. Okay, now it's time to put these things up for the curtain, and the long sides get 10 and the shorter sides get 8. And since they're broken up, like right here, so you're gonna go 5 and then 5 on this one, and then 4 on this side, and then 4 right there too. This first set's gonna go on the outside. They're just spread apart like that. They're just plastic clips. Okay, I just got all these clips inside here hung up with the curtains themselves too. This is just the first one, and these go on the outside, and you can tie these up to the corners too. But this second rail here, this inner one, this is where the next one's gonna go. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and put our second set of rings up. Same number on each one. Okay, got the bug net up now. One of the things about this bug net too is it comes at the bottom here with some ties. The same thing with the curtain here. It's got a couple ties here. You can tie it right around the post there. It's nice. You can have the bug screen, just the bug screen, or you can have the bug screen and the tent and the curtains as well. Overall, I was really happy with how easy this thing was to put together. For the most part, could do it with just one person. The step-by-step directions walked me right through it. Hopefully this fills in any of those gaps though and gives you some tips and tricks. Really happy with this thing, and I recommend it. Thanks for watching, everybody.